Welcome back. Happens to be a Friday morning in my neck of the woods. Yes, those people who are the YouTube dwellers, they may know about the Aussie cossack in his crusade for freedom and liberty for Australians and all peoples in the neighbourhood, really. Obviously, I told you in the last video about the media bank story, hackers asking for ransom, and they wanted their customers to pay for the ransom. Absolutely disgusting. How disgusting the current Australian establishment is, not just only the political part of it, locally and nationally, and probably state as well. And then you've got clergymen as well. They are at the service of these wokie globalist liberals. Strangely enough, church and socialism didn't get on too well. Now they're fishing friends. The story is the Aussie Cossack, I don't know, in what city, I think it's Australia, is going to do a public event, traditional Australian barbecue, typical food, typical beer. It's a fundraising event. And they'll be handing out things to the homeless people of the city, which local councils don't even bother helping. They're too busy sending, weapons in Ukraine, this and that, going after law-abiding citizens. During the lockdowns, had the most severest regulations. Real Orwell 1984 stuff. Well, he asked the council, and he said, well, he's going to do it. And the council said, you need a series of authorisations. You need certificates of whether the food you buy from the supermarket is safe, for example. That's how nutty it has become with this type of, political class in Australia. I think it's just the same thing around the world. And they said, you have to go and phone up the diocese of the Anglican Church in that road, that piazza there. He was phoning up, and he said what he was going to do. He gave his real name. Never said he's going to call himself the Aussie Cossack. Always would find straight away a door closed. And this clergyman's getting paranoid about it. He goes, no, I don't want trouble from the authorities, and this and that. And he said, it's to help the people, the church. If you're a Christian, you have to help thy neighbour, right? Or they're too busy involved in scandals with kidney fiddlers and embezzling funds which don't belong to them. And the clergyman says, are you threatening me? And Aussie Cossack turned around and said, we shall save a prayer for you as well. This was an interview with on Zoom, Aussie Cossack, and I've forgotten this Australian independent journalist. He was laughing his socks off. It goes to show how ridiculous our society's come. This wokie culture, this liberalism, this socialism, Marxism. The church should defend the people, should defend moral values. It looks like they sold themselves out to these corporate establishments. There are churches which, accept money from these establishments. He goes, oh, okay, that will do fine. And they'll dance to their tune, their narrative. That's disgusting, that is. That's corruption. It goes to show members of the clergymen, men of holy faith, they profess themselves, they're corrupt, morally and materially speaking. I would like to wish the Aussie Cossack and his missus this event will take place and it will be a huge success. I know him, he'll have all this filmed, probably highlights of this event with others. If you're in Australia and you're downtown Sydney, wherever it is, do drop in. If I was there, would have drop in. You have a good time and you'll be doing good to the real people. Because the real people, our governments don't give a shit about.